How's it going? Hi, how is it going? Welcome back to a stream or two. We are, as you can read the title, we're playing more D&D today. Whoop. You can't hear me, I'm cutting out. They can't hear you, Kindle, but so we'll go ahead and switch screens here. How's it going? I feel very short right now. What is going on? That's because I was very short. So we are back today. We're gonna stream some streaming. I gotta add a couple things. We're gonna add a couple new hierarchies. Hierarchy. I don't know if that sounds right. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. Today we got a few new characters for you guys to see. And we're gonna figure out some session 0 questions to ask and try to get that set as soon as possible. And then we'll kind of figure out the story a bit more. And I think, like the stream says, hopefully by the end of today's stream we'll be 42% done. I gave a really odd number because I don't feel like we're quite at 50% yet, but yeah, we'll see. So why don't we go ahead? I'll unmute really fast. Kendall, you want to say hi?
Hello!
There's Kendall. And yeah, let's just go ahead and switch my screen over. Here we are.
Okay. So, I feel like we need to come up with,
So I, for one, need to add some people in here first. So there is a Activa. Activa? No, what is it?
Activia.
Is that what I named her?
That is a drug, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the yogurt.
Oh, it is. It's a drug to me.
I think it's Activia is what we were. I'm pretty sure that's what I was calling her.
Can't take this.
Activia Var. Esteemed student known all throughout Sol Sudan as one of the best performing students
Or are they like a second year or what?
No, they're just I'd say like people know them from high school. Like they're very, very popular. As one of the best performing students in high school. And are
So is this more like a trade school or like a college? Wait, let me look up.
Doesn't matter. Predominantly, when you spell something so wrong, the computer doesn't even know what to do. Like that's.
Okay, so a trade school is basically like a college, but just specialized. So, I mean, it could be a trade school for heroes.
Esteemed student known all throughout Solsiden as one of the best performing students in high school in the area, and they are known for their excess in strength, their fame, and their time spent interning at.
Okay, well. Okay.
I mean, I feel like even like a really good high schooler, especially Activia Var, who's like the top head hunt, like she's got very high placed father figure, mom figure, like they're very high up government.
Don't usually start till you get some experience though.
I mean, we could just be like, oh yeah, and they met so and so or something. I don't know, like.
I don't know.
And how they met City Pop face to face or something. I don't know.
I feel like a great start. Okay. You're not gonna like me.
Oh, God.
Why would...
Say it. Say
Okay,
it.
well, I feel like... how was she... Well, okay. I don't know. She's... I think it's good to be a well-performing student, but I think we should probably not have that just be like... I'd rather that be something that's like proven and shown.
Right. I do want to show that. I think I think a lot of this is going to be shown in the exam they take to start off.
I feel like when it comes to college and shit like that, nobody really knows each other.
Right. So that's why you were shown that. Like, we're not going to explicitly be like, Ativia Var is like one of the best students in the entire country. No, like, it's just going to be like, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of students are just going to be like, oh, well, we already know who's going to win this. Like, who's going to be number one, like that kind of thing. And then just showing how powerful she is, I think is already like...
Yeah, well, how would those students know her? Would they just, a few of them, be like well informed or what?
I mean, they could be from like the high school she was from or something, you know?
Okay, well, I feel like that should be... How many students per high school do you think go to this college or trade school?
I mean, if we're considering the School of Art to be like one of the best colleges in the area, like, I don't know, I could definitely see like 4 or 5 different high schools, like, you know, going to this one college.
Okay,
not
if
like
it's the best,
the full
usually the
1500
acceptance rate
but...
is low.
Right.
Did you even hear what I said?
Yes, why are you bringing that up?
Well, because if the acceptance rate is low, not that many people can get in.
So, are you just saying that there'd be more students from different areas?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I think...
Another thing is they could just be like well versed, but you're gonna have students that are like, you know.
But I don't want to make it... see, that's where it's tricky, because it's like, the players might make a really dumb character. And then it's like, why the fuck are they at this school?
Well, daddy's money, or...
Well, again, if they are, like, intentionally, like, middle-class people...
I'm confused. What's the problem?
If you have a student who is a jackass, who doesn't get their work done, and parents who are not very rich, how are they getting to this school?
They wouldn't.
Right, but
That's what we would talk to our players about.
That's
they either get a scholarship or something like an accident. Maybe they got famous for a minute because they could have blown up on social media and got credit for something they didn't do. We can do a whole lot of things, but or like cheating their way through stuff and they're in over their head now.
Okay. So, okay, yeah, that works, because we can still keep it, like, elegant. Like a very nice school.
We just have to work with the players while creating it.
Yeah,
we
I think
shouldn't
that's
shut down
fair.
any doors, but at the same time, when it comes to like college and stuff like that, if we've got any further education outside of high school, it's not really something that's required. So, unless you want to be, you know.
No, it's fine. Okay, so I was gonna ask as well. So what is I wanted to have like some kind of ranking system for their powers, but since we're using the grades as a way to rank the heroes, what kind of grading system are we doing for just the pure skill level?
I mean, we can so it could be like grade 1 hero, but for this it could just be a grade 1 student. Just preface what they are.
Okay, well,
grade
like
1 intern or whatever.
Okay,
like a grade 1 freshie or a sophomore or...
Yeah, but okay, so like what would be like what is a grade 4 student versus a grade 1 hero? Like what is the big difference between those two?
Between a grade Um,
Or is it
well,
kind
the
of
biggest
like,
difference is like, okay, well, recognition, right? Um, what I was saying, I don't know if you read the notes on it at all for like the document I gave you,
mhm.
but the biggest things that contribute to your standing as a hero is uh fame, how well you do, like public opinion, and um your success rate. So if you're like really good at your job, and it's just, you know, ratings basically.
Okay, so it's not. I guess we're not necessarily accounting it to strength.
I mean, it can, but like you would show that in other ways. You can be like really strong, but if you're bad at your job, you're gonna get fired.
Right.
Or I guess in this case, you're just gonna get like put your license is gonna be revoked.
I mean, okay. I mean, in that case, if it's kind of like one of those situations where it's like, I mean, would it be kind of funny if City Pop was like, like a grade 2 or something? I don't know.
Well, no, I think he would get his high grade by his high social standing and by being a well-performing officer. Or not officer, you know what I mean.
Hero.
Yeah.
Also, I did want to make. So I thought. Okay, let me do this real quick before I forget. Ativia Var, she is also a grade 3 student. How about for students it only goes up to grade 3? Because I feel like a grade 4 student, you're just looking at like a grade 1 hero.
I mean, this would only be able to apply to like your grading within the school. It's not within the real world. You can get looked at by other jobs and shit like that. It's like saying you have a high report card, right? It does not mean you're doing well in actual jobs. Does that make sense?
Right. So like, because I put Nish Knight is a grade 4. He's a grade 4 hero. So, my brain's
Okay,
hurting.
they can be grade 4 students, but they're still students. As soon as they become heroes, they are grade 1 heroes until they get recognition, and they might get recognition immediately because of their student status.
Okay, so like they could be okay. I see what you're saying. So like even a grade 3 student, when they become a grade 1 hero, they can immediately shoot back up to like grade 3 hero because like people know them as like that guy.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like you can have it on your resume basically.
Okay, that's still pretty cool because like for Ativia, like she could just be known as like a grade 3 student, but everyone is like expecting her to just like immediately come out the gate when she becomes a hero as like a high grade hero, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like that's just what they're expecting because like she's already at that point. If this fucking curtain, I swear to God, Roar! It's not. It doesn't want to move. I give up. I give up. I gotta fix this
You
fucking
okay?
thing. Yeah, I just gotta fix this thing at some point. Anyway, let's. I think it would help the players a lot if we categorize the powers. Because we did that. I feel like, or we didn't do that yet, and I feel like we're gonna have a lot of things like Gage, where it's like, I'm God. So I want to try to. I want to categorize like you can become an animal, you can emit stuff, you can. I don't know. Like we need to categorize the powers though, so that they can like choose from one of those and build off of it from there.
I mean, we can categorize them by like by the affinities.
Well, I like.
And how they work.
Well, because like we know that the affinities should closely relate to the powers, but it's not like we have like categories for it, you know? Because like, here's my worry: is like, it's like, okay, I want to be a ranger whose power is like shooting Kamehameha blasts, and I can destroy half the city with my Kamehameha blast.
Yeah.
Like that is my worry. So it's like I feel like we need to set in stone
Okay,
how.
well, it won't be like that. That's overpowered. What we would do is that we would just narrow it down like, okay, you're not going to be that strong off the get-go, but
You can get there one day.
yeah, but that's just like you got to scale it back in that case.
Okay. And then I think again, like the cap of destruction that we wanted was like citywide, right? Not necessarily like the entire city, but like just
Okay, so I feel like a good cap for like a power. Like one blast could be like a grenade or something like that.
well, that's what like the grades were for. So like I already kind of wrote down. That's why I was getting a little stuck up because like grade 1 was like you are stronger than the average citizen. Grade 2 is that like
Okay, well, what I wrote for it was the rankings in the thing.
right. You were looking.
Levels
You were
alone is going to describe how strong you are.
I know, but just I don't know. I don't know. Like I feel like walking up to City Pop and being like, "Are you a level 20 D&D character?" I think it would make more sense if you go up to City Pop and you're like, "Oh, he's a grade 4." So it's like you already know. Like I feel like that's a bit more in world
but
if that makes sense.
Okay, but I still feel like what would matter more is how successful and shit you are. I don't think that necessarily your strength should matter that much.
No, I agree with you. I think you're right, but I
So
also
what are you
want
confused with?
I want there to be a way to quantify strength. Because I feel like right now
Well,
it's
strength isn't as important as the other things that they're going to prioritize in this, right?
I guess, yeah. I guess so.
Because they're going to be prioritizing your success and your like public appeal.
I guess you're right.
But that was the whole. Okay, so the grades were
Bah,
initially
humbug.
the grades were initially intended so that way you can show how I'm spacing out. The grades were initially intended so you could show where you place as a hero in the society, like how well off you've done. It's like if you've won, I don't know, if you're just your standings compared to the rest.
Okay. I mean, it still fits to a certain degree.
I mean, if you want, you can just have it be like I mean, you can have like a grade 5 or like grade 4 like level 20 or something like that, and it could just be like the level could represent strength if you want to do something like that.
Yeah, because I mean, like, okay, we can write this in, I guess. What level do you think in D&D a grade 1 would be? Because that is like a little bit better than the average Joe.
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear what you asked.
So, okay, in D&D, what would you consider a grade 1, like strength-wise?
You mean like a level 1?
Yeah, like from level 1 to 3 is like what you would consider a grade 1.
I still feel like
I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly that. Like, I don't know. I just think it'll help put a finger on it. If you're stronger physically, you're more often than not probably going to be accomplishing bigger feats, which is going to get you more attention. So I just feel like City Pop destroying like a countrywide villain is like no one else can do that, but City Pop can because he's stronger. So I feel like it just makes sense, you know? That, like, naturally, the higher grade you are, generally, the more stronger you tend to be. It's not always the case. But I think generally the rule of thumb is that the higher grade you are, the stronger you are.
Okay, if you want to.
Because I don't think Kino Atrix, a grade 1, is beating Terry Hyde. Now
Okay, I know that.
Kino
But,
could
okay,
be a
so I
grade
would
3.
probably say, a grade. We could do it by 5s, if you want.
Yeah, I mean it's up to you.
Grade like a
It
level
goes
1 to 5. Can you let me finish?
It goes grade 1 to 4, okay? Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, if we go by 5, so like to level 20. Oh wait, but the thing, Gage wanted to end at a higher level.
Right.
I'm just saying for our players' sake right now, we can talk about the level thing. Remember the thing we argued about?
Yeah. So I mean, if you want, grade 1 could be from like level 3 to 8 or something. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say grade 1. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Be like 2 to 7, 2
I
to
think
6.
grade 1 should be like a grade 1 hero or a grade 1 student. Because all heroes have been students.
I just don't have to add a whole other thing for students on here is the thing. I'm just being lazy about it.
Well, we don't need to. I'm just saying every hero has been a student.
Okay. Let's do heroes for now. So what would a grade 1 hero be? Like 5 or 6 or
1 second. When would they graduate first? What level should
like
they
what
have?
level would they graduate?
Yeah.
So again, in the context of D&D, like
on average, I'm not saying, because our players are probably gonna finish. Do you think they're gonna finish this campaign as students or as heroes?
That's a great question. I figured like we could do like half and half, maybe like halfway they could graduate. So like maybe when they're like level 10. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, we can
So
do that.
like level 8 or 10 around that point.
What if like like for the first half until they graduate, it's Terry, and then after they graduate, it's Kino, the guy they've been.
Yeah, we can do that. So a grade 1 hero would be realistically a level 8 to what, 10, you think? I'm gonna put that down because I don't think you're here with me right now, or I left the Discord. Nope, you're just not listening. Okay.
No, I'm thinking. I don't know.
And then grade 2 can be from 11 to 14.
Did you say I wasn't listening to you, by the way?
Yeah, and then grade 3 we can do level 15 to 17. I think this is pretty fair. Level 17 to 19. Okay, I feel like that makes sense. So here, grade 1, a grade 1 hero is level 8 to 10. A grade 2 hero is level 11 to 14. A grade 3 hero is 15 to 17. A grade 4 is 17 to 19. And then obviously the strongest would be level 20.
Yeah, and how do you feel about what level do you think they should end the campaign at?
I mean,
I mean, it can just depend like what we're feeling like. They don't need to end at what's his name's level.
City Pop?
They don't need to end at City Pop's level.
No. Because, okay, again, in the context of D&D, level 20 is just absurd. Like, it gets kind of ridiculous at level 20. It was getting kind of crazy at level, like, 12 or 11 or whatever they ended up being. Again, like, I threw a boss that pretty much had 1,000 HP at them, and it was... They were chomping through it, so... And I don't want it to just feel like they're fighting a meat shield, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So...
It would probably be a bunch of big units that they fight.
Yeah. So... Alright, I'm gonna make the student ones, because it's just easier. So a grade 1 student would probably be like level 0 to like 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, and a grade 2 student should be 3 to 5, you think?
Yeah.
You want to check if the cat's gonna come in?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Babies! And you, Mommy. Meow, meow, meow.
So cute.
You booger.
Come here, babies. Good boys. Was it dark outside? Did you have fun? You cutie patooties. Come here, little babies. Come here, little babies. Come here. Come here.
You like my singing? Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, shit? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Pokey Bear. Pokey Bear. We need to have a teddy bear superhero or supervillain. Its name would be Pookie Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a villain.
A villain.
Yeah, Pookie Bear. It's like a giant, like...
I'm not gonna lie, I've been listening to songs all day, and I either want to do, I've been thinking of a few things, right? So like, oh, man, I just realized what the dynamic is. It's Team Rocket from, yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, I gotta go in and fix all this shit. God, I'm getting Kino and Ativia mixed up. Oh shit. I just switched my screen, didn't I? No, we're good. I think I just full screened on accident, but I didn't know I could do that. Oh, I definitely switched it though. There it goes. Thank you. That's weird. Student. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, we got there's so many of these now that are just around. So Antigo J is pretty strong actually. The history teacher, because I had him as a grade 2 hero, so he's actually pretty decent.
Antigo J?
Yeah, he's the history teacher. He is an orc with an affinity for barbarian and is in his early 50s.
So he's a gen ed teacher?
His power is...
When does a comet become...
His ability is to turn into animals, or should I say a tiger. Is there like a D&D tiger?
I've got to turn you up. You are quiet.
Am I? Am I really
Eek.
quiet? Ah!
When...
That looks pretty cool.
What?
A shifter cat.
A shifter cat?
Yeah. Yeah, what if you could turn into a shifter cat?
What do you mean?
The self-duplicating tiger. It looks pretty sick. It's like a tiger with like a giant red fur going down its back, and it's got like glowing green eyes. I don't know if this is fan made or not, but I kind of like it. Yeah, pretty cool. This might be a fan made. Whatever. I like it. We're using it. I don't care. Add a dictionary. All right. So let's try to make some categories for the powers, like the type of powers. So okay, I think off the bat we already know transforming. Transforming is already a type, you know. So the power to transform oneself into any object or creature in this general category. How would you scale this with D&D though? Is it like
what?
Like, so like let's say one of the players is like, hey, I want to transform into like a tiger, right? And I feel like that power is pretty like fair for the most part. But I think as the game progresses, because I think we do want like these powers to evolve from like shooting laser beams to Kamehameha blasts. So how would transforming into a tiger evolve over the course of the story? Would that thing they are turning into just become more monstrous, or?
Well, I would think so. I think over time it would, or maybe just it could look like a child tiger or something like that.
Yeah, when it starts.
And also we can use it like a druid. That would be like a druid class.
Yeah.
Should I message them, by the way?
For what?
A session 0, because we should probably get that scheduled sooner than later.
I mean, let's try to figure this out first, and then if you want, we can.
What's on the list, by the way?
For what?
What we need to get done?
We already got what we need done technically, but I think we need to figure out stuff that would help them like figure their characters out.
Okay. Like what? Hello.
Sorry, I'm thinking. What the hell? What am I doing?
Sorry. Sorry. Did you laugh at that?
I did.
Do you think I'm funny?
I do. So what?
Because you did.
What is the second kind of power that we have? So we have transforming powers, where you can turn into something or a creature. And we know as you start, it's kind of a smaller thing, but as you grow that power more and more, it can become a more and more dangerous animal, or like crazed animal, I guess. So what would be the secondary? Like, what is another category to that? So there's transformations.
So transformations would be druids?
Well, I mean, do you want to... Because I think, realistically, you could put that... I think any class could have a transformation type of power, is the thing.
Well, I know, but my point is, like, a druid... Okay, well then, how are we going to determine who is who and what is what?
Like, what do you mean, like affinity?
What is the point of affinities, right? How do they tie into your power in any way?
Well, I think that it's how you use your power, right? So I think you can be like a transforming ranger, right? But you might transform into like a fucking porcupine or something that shoots quills, you know? Like
Good point. Good point.
That's what I'm saying is like you can be in any of these categories and have any affinity. I'm just trying to figure out the categories that they're gonna be in. So like, again, like if Gage wants to be a monk who's really good with like throwing a lot of punches, he could still be a transform. He could turn into like a polar bear or something, right? Like I don't know, or I don't know what punches fast, like a mantis shrimp if he wants to. I'm just trying to figure out the categories. So there's transforming, and then the secondary one would probably be like, I don't know, expellers, externals.
Why do we need this?
To help them narrow down what their power is going to be. And honestly, I think it'll help us narrow down what other people's powers can be. Because I think right now we have there's a lot that we can pick from, and I think it would help if we could narrow that down. Because I think they might feel a little overwhelmed if we just say, okay, come up with any power you want. And then obviously they're going to come up with a lot of stuff, and we're going to have to shoot down like all of it. And I think it would be a lot easier if we just were like, here's...
What if we just came up with rules?
Well, like what type of roles? Like what type?
You can't have a power that is meant to change the story. Like, I mean, like retcon.
You can't do that because I said so.
Yeah, like that.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to limit their creativity. I just want to put it.
No. I mean, like have a power that does that.
What do you like? A power that
Like you can't do that because I said so. Like a power that does
Oh, okay. I was saying that more for me. I was like, I don't want to be that person that does that to them.
No, I meant no.
You can't have the power to change like gravity because I said so, and it sounds overpowered. Oh, hello, Kylo. Jesus, What are you
Did
doing,
he
Bean?
scare you?
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere. He just jumped up on my desk. Hi. Also, I got a cup of water over here, and it looks like cat water. Like, I can tell they've been drinking out of this for a bit. There's like a rim around it.
That's
It's really
so
gross.
gross.
No, what are you doing, Bean? What are you doing? We fed them dinner, right?
Yep, I did.
Why are you being crazy?
You know why? Because they all started biting me.
He's so cute. What do you want, Kylo?
No, it's not cute. It's annoying. I'm trying to
He's
get my
so-
shit done.
Kylo's like looking around. He doesn't get it. He's like, where am I? This isn't the same room. He's so cute. Let's see him on the stream. He's really cute. You want to get out of here?
Is he showing up on the stream?
He is, because he's putting his face like right in front of the camera. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, rah, rah. God, he's moving my camera around. Because he's rubbing his chops on it.
Oh, wait, is he rubbing stuff?
Yeah, he's like,
He's trying to be sweet with you right now.
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, let's keep planning
Come
while
here.
he does his thing.
Mm.
Let him do his
Mhm.
thing.
Come here. Bean, you are right in the way. Okay, let's not
This could
step
just
on
be
that.
a cat stream, Cody.
Come on.
Let him do his thing.
I'm letting him do his thing. Okay, though.
This is like a
He's-
hot tub stream, except even better.
Okay, he jumped down. You don't want to be in
Never
my
mind.
lap. Okay, so if we're not gonna do categories for powers, what should we do to help narrow down what they? Because I think honestly I think in most stories with powers they have some kind of categories to help narrow stuff down a bit, or some kind of rule set
In
to.
DC, do they?
Well, like all of their powers are derived from something, right? And that's why a lot of people
I'm
don't
talking
like.
about DC. Does DC do that?
No, not really, but that's why people don't like DCs, because like they kind of just like
Does
the
Iron Man-
power.
I mean, not Iron Man. Marvel.
I mean, kind of like everything comes from something, right? But they always like strictly state how far their powers can go beforehand. But with DC, it's very flip floppy. I feel like it's probably flip floppy in Marvel too. I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like in both of those, they're just like Doctor Strange can manipulate matter and gravity and control the entire universe. But in the movies, he's like, I can make whips. I can make magic whips. You know? Am I crazy?
Okay.
So I feel like those two don't really have power systems, and they usually aren't really better for
Okay.
it.
Well, no, that's just power scaling.
Okay, well then how do
I think
you
you're
want?
confusing powers with what they can do. I mean, okay, that was horrible phrasing. You're confusing you're confusing like what a power is with what damage it can do. Cause I mean, technically that'll change no matter the level, and we can tweak it. Right?
Okay, give me a power right now.
Retinol cream.
I'm gonna give you a second to sit in that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, how about this? Heat ray vision. There's a power. Alright? Now, what if somebody wants to use heat ray vision when they come up to us?
Well, they can. Why can't they?
Well, how far does it go?
Well, that's something we would plan with them.
Okay.
Not necessarily that they would plan.
How strong is it? Can it melt steel normally?
Well, for level 1, no.
Okay, well then at level 20, what would you say?
At level 20?
Probably chop a building in half with it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
There would also be some drawbacks at level 1 that they did that I'm done.
Are we going at the angle like these are muscles? Kind of like the quirks where it's like... Or do you just want it to
Well,
be...
it depends on what it is. I feel like, okay, so we can talk with them what kind of side effects they'd want from it. So I feel like we can give them kind of like spell slots. We can, if they're like a magic user, we can
Yeah.
use what spell slots they have. And if they want to go past that, or not past it, I feel like Yeah, I guess if they want to go past what they're being given,
We can punish them for that. Like if like they're out of spell slots and they're like, I want to do it again. Be like, okay, but like if you do this again, it's gonna hurt. Like this isn't gonna
and
feel nice.
like with disadvantage. I feel like it would be interesting, you know.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. That's cool
Like
with
this
me.
won't feel nice, and it's going to impact you in roleplay and
Yeah, like this might give you scars, kind of deal.
well, not just scars. I mean, like, okay, so you might pass out for like a day, and you might miss out on information because you're out of it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Okay. That works. Okay, what if I'm trying to think of like what is like a really okay, gravity. I feel like okay, I don't know. I feel like we got that pretty hammered down because it's like you're basically just taking whatever power you want and toning it way the fuck down when we start so that you can get up to that point where you're probably thinking you're going to start. Cuz I think once they're grade 1 heroes, I think that's when their powers will be like where they're thinking it's going to be. You know?
Yeah.
Because a grade 1 hero is a level 8 to 10, which, like, by that point, you would be really strong already. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty decent, like, start. Is there, what else should we figure out beforehand? I want to figure out, like, the story, but I feel like we can do that another time. What all should we have figured out for session 0?
One thing I was gonna say we should figure out for like the story wise was sorry, I know you just said we can figure that out later, but what I was gonna say
No, it's okay. It's okay.
we should probably figure out like
Oh, jeez. I'm clipping that.
Please don't. Oh God.
What are these cats doing? What the fuck are these cats doing?
They're my minions. They're being like my flying monkeys. Are you okay in there?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, it didn't pick up on the mic, but I heard you grunting.
Okay. So wait, stop. Lock it in. What are we doing? What do we need to have figured out before the session starts? Okay, I am a new player. I am a new player coming to you, Kindle. We're RPing. I'm a new player going to you.
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Bluno.
Bluno?
Yeah.
What were you looking at to come up with that?
I'm looking at my Blue Yeti mic.
Okay.
My name's Bluno. Hey, I want to make a character who's really edgy and really doesn't like anybody, and he has the power to shoot his fingernails.
Okay, well that's interesting. We're probably gonna. Are you new?
No, I've played a couple sessions before with my other guys. They kicked me out though.
Okay, well, so we're probably right now. We don't really know you that well, so we're lone wolf characters can be tricky, right?
But what
probably...
like? But my parent. What is going on?
It's Ollie.
Is he meowing at the door?
Very hyper. Yeah, he's meowing at the. Beanie, baby.
Hello. I know.
Is the door a little open? What's up with this? No?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's closed.
I know you want to go outside, crazy. Big-eyed baby. It's bedtime though. You gotta get settled in.
I think most of them would know what like who City Pop is, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. If he's like the number, he's like
Someone
how
followed
everyone
me?
knows who the Kardashians are.
Who the hell
Unless they're,
followed
like...
me? Oh, someone followed me. Thank you. Sorry, I just was not expecting that.
Are they watching the stream or?
Yeah, I guess so. I just wasn't expecting it. Sorry, that just threw me off so
Whiplash.
bad. Yeah, I just got whiplash. So okay, we also need to figure out the streaming thing that he uses.
Oh yeah, we gotta come up with that.
Yeah.
So what's a good name for like a
I feel like
streaming-
every show ever just does YouTube, but they just switch the U with something else. So it's like SoulTube.
YouTube.
It's like YourTube or like I don't know, like GoTube or something like that. Like it's always something really stupid. Oh, what? Okay, I already got it.
What?
So I was like, what's a good like live stream? I was thinking about Twitch, and then I was like, what's like another word for twitching? And then I was like, Jolt.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Is this like the YouTube almost? Like everybody's got this?
Ollie, I love you. You are loved. Do not look at me like that. What's that? Sorry. I'm gonna keep singing that, I swear. I love Epic the Musical.
I know you do.
I don't think you
Live streaming platform that multiple creators and heroes use often with the where's the hashtag? Number 1 watched live streamer being City Pop. Bong. I think
could've
City Pop.
started his career doing that.
Yeah.
I think that would be interesting. Or like if his first few videos were like parkour shit he was doing in high
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, that could definitely work.
I think that would be really cute. Like if he was doing parkour videos and like he was streaming them so he could get better at it. And then he was like, I could do something with this. Why are you crazy? You
Okay,
are
hold on.
crazy.
Okay, hold on. Let me go fart with them really quick.
No, it's okay.
Keep the stream entertained.
Oh, eeny, meeny, miny. Stop laughing, I don't know. You put me on the spot. He's just raking his little mouth all over things. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start singing Epic the Musical. Oh yeah, I'm working on an animation right now. It is for the last D&D group we did. And again? I mean, sure, you just told me to let them back in though. They're manipulators, Cody. They're manipulators. Don't believe them. Yeah, I'm working on an animation right now. Is doing his thing. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm like,
talk about it. Be like, okay, look, I'm animating this scene this way. I don't know. Give them a little context.
fuck you. Okay, so I'm animating a stabbing scene from above, and it's being a pain in the ass. I hate drawing from this angle. Unless it's a woman. I love drawing women. I feel like they're so much easier to draw than men.
That's just because you only draw women.
That's just because you
you.
you wouldn't understand.
I guess not.
You know why?
Why?
Because
Tell me.
you are a simple-minded man who.
Okay, what if I just texted the group chat and was like, hey, what are some questions you guys have before session 0? That's
a great idea.
Hold on, let me do this. Hey guys, what? Okay, wait. Hey guys, before we start session 0, what are some questions about the campaign that you'd like answered? Well, that makes it sound like I'm gonna answer them now, which I'm not going to do.
Well, then just mention that we're not answering it now. We're just planning beforehand. You can say that. They aren't like 5-year-olds. I think they can handle it.
Okay.
Poseidon, Poseidon.
All right, there we go. Sent their way. I'm sure my phone's gonna. No, I have that shit muted. I'm not gonna get any notifications from that. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty solid so far. So far, I think we're looking pretty good, Ringo. What do you think? What do you think?
I think we're doing pretty good.
So we know we got the School of Art. We've got at least one classroom. I guess I should go ahead and start adding some of the clubs, I guess.
Clubs, classes, sports.
I've already got the classes written down here, so I'm not too worried about that. Clubs. Here we go. New note. Super secret club. This is all gonna be spelled the Jack.
I hate this. I hate drawing.
Purple people in.
My passion is worthless. Life goes nowhere.
Okay, let's calm down.
Never pursue anything.
What does the super secret club do?
That's a great question. I feel like they would probably shit on anyone who's not in it. I feel like it's just... Okay, this is an idea, spitballing here. Weebs that gatekeep. You!
Okay. I said a club of only the most secret and mysterious people in the school, parentheses, the losers, and how they plan out who the biggest losers in the school are. So it's like they're like everybody's a loser but me.
Yeah. There should also be like, Also, this isn't high school, so it should be like...
That's right. It's not really high school. I'm gonna keep accidentally falling onto that. That's not what it is.
I mean, it's so hard. There's so many things that do high school, because it's like...
No. It's very popular.
Well, I mean, it's because it's a universal experience. A lot of people, you know...
Also, which heroes they like the best. Or like that is nerd stuff. Which heroes are stronger than others?
Oh, that's great. That's great right there.
Because it's just power scalers. Because I
Maybe
feel
who
like
has like the best costume.
yeah, they're like dude, Nish Knight would destroy City Pop. Like that kind of stuff. They're like, man, did you remember that one live stream like 3 years ago where City Pop grabbed an entire building? Like, Nish Knight could not handle that if he threw that at him. Like, I think board for
Then it would be like, well, City Pop wouldn't even see Nish Knight coming.
Yeah,
so how would
like
he be able to?
Yeah, like that. That's exactly where I think that would be coming from. All right, and then we wanted to make a sports club, right? What kind of sports?
Yeah, we need to come up with sports. That's what I was thinking earlier.
So we can have a, I don't know, battle ball?
Well, no, it shouldn't just be about fighting.
I know. What's a good way, like, what's like a very versatile sport, do you think? Where like anything could happen?
What do you mean?
I don't know, because like you got to think like a bunch of different people with different abilities are going to be playing in these. So like the sport itself has probably got to be like, it's got to be a skill-based sport that's also able to be very versatile.
What if it ties into powers?
That's what I'm. That is what I'm saying.
Oh. Sorry. I was watching a video the other day and Charlie farted as a comeback.
Okay, what about Rabbit Hole Club? I don't know.
Rabbit hole?
Yeah, I don't know. What if it's like there's like that one sport where like there's two it's okay, that's also kind of a battle one, but I feel like it would be kind of interesting to see like a bunch of different ways people would do it. So my idea was that like
Well, capture the flag.
Right, it's kind of, well, that's kind of what I was thinking, was like there's one pole in the middle and whoever can put their flag on the top of it wins, basically.
Okay. You know what song stuck in my head?
Yeah, I do.
Which one?
Poseidon.
How did you know?
Because we watched that video together.
Are you reading my mind?
Oh my god. Good guys.
Head,
I gotta make Folly.
In my head.
Wait, how did I? Dudlin. Folly Dudlin. Folly Dudlin is a young.
Stupid bitch.
Okay, now young student.
She would be the worst hero ever.
Student. Boulevard. On with a brother.
Sorry. I'm going to go crazy. I know I might be annoying you, but could you imagine what's going on in my own head right now?
You're like fighting demons.
Yeah. I think my medicine is wearing off. How do you tolerate me?
I love you very dearly.
You're a hero, Cody. You know that? I'm making a story about heroes, but you're the real hero. Because you don't kill me in my sleep.
It's such a stupid bit.
What?
There's Folly Dudlin, who is a student. He's a grade 2 student. And he has super speed. His brother, Fully Dudlin, also has super speed. And they both compete to see who can become the better and faster hero.
Do they ever know?
Folly is the faster one, but Fully is gonna keep trying. Computer's gonna get so confused.
Are you talking about with the...
Yeah, my computer. Because it's like, it just got used to me saying Fully or Folly as the name. Now I'm saying Fully. Fully Folly.
Oh, I thought you meant like, who's gonna have a hard time, like, comprehending the thing you're doing?
Your brain is just shutting off, isn't it?
No? Poseidon! I love that song. Cody, if that ever comes out, I want to watch it.
I know.
What do you mean, you know? Do you?
Mm-hmm.
No, I keep thinking I'm over it, and then I'm like, someone else does another animation to it, and I'm like, ooh! Ooh! Gotta get my fix. Took no pleasure in pain.
This is starting to get kind of
What if I did a
monstrous.
karaoke night for stream? I think the audience would really like that. I need my digital footprint out there, you know? Of that, specifically. My singing voice for the world to see.
So there's Fully Dudlin and Folly Dudlin. They're both grade 2 students. Fully Dudlin streams on Jolt, by the way. So they're both speedsters.
Do they run the same way, or?
Yeah, so they're twins, and Folly's just a little bit faster than Fully. Just because I think Fully's a little bit not as focused. You know, he's doing the streaming stuff. So he's just not as focused on it as much as Folly is.
You think he's too busy talking while running, and like Folly is
Actually trying, yeah. Like, Fully's like trying to smack talk while running.
You
Have
think
they said
people would
anything?
start debates about how, like, if they actually become heroes? Think about how Folly would be, or Fully would be better because he doesn't try as hard as Fully, and he's only a little faster. I'd make that debate. I'd be like, well, you wouldn't know. I'd be in that super secret club. I'd be the mega nerd.
Sorry, Taylor's asking a question that I know I said I wasn't going to answer, but like I feel like it's something worth answering, so. And I had one more character. I'm going to add one more character to this, and then I think we can call it for now, because none of them are answering, so I'm just going to call it here. Yes. Right, I forgot this character.
What?
Lex Marcus. Forgot that I had him here.
They all suck, by the way.
Yeah, none of them are very good.
No, I'm talking about the group chat. I thought it was funny saying that.
Oh. Kendall, how could you?
It had to be sad. They only wanted to escape. I'm sorry.
I thought it would be funny if Lex Marcus, who had the rotting power, had a hard time making friends because he was homeschooled for the entirety of like for all of school. He was just homeschooled for his whole life.
Yeah?
Because I feel like homeschooled kids are always kind of weird, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those fucking weirdos.
it's not like they're bad people for being homeschooled. I'm just saying, like, they don't know any better.
I just feel like they're not as. That's like. Wait, did you call them weird? Or did I? Was that just something I?
No, they're a
insinuated
little
because of-
strange. Maybe weird's not the right word. They're definitely a little strange though. So we got 5 different students right now. It's pretty cool being able to hover over this because it's starting to get pretty chunky now. The dots on here.
Yeah.
Because like I can hover over Solsidon and like a bunch of stuff
nurse?
lights up. A nurse?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll take a nurse. What's the name? Yeah.
Alexa.
Alexa.
Or what if there's like a? Sorry, no. No. No, thank you.
She's talking now. Okay. Here's a good way to come up with names. Vena Carva? Vena Carva? I'm looking at the veins on the heart. Let's see. Atrium?
Yeah.
For all you. Atrium. I don't know what. So I have Antigo J. God, I feel like a lot of these guys start with an A. Maybe I'm crazy. I might be hallucinating. Maybe it's just 2 or 3 of them. Okay, anyways. Atrium. I kind of want to do like Atrium Rose for some reason. Is that weird?
No.
Okay. What grade would they be?
I'm not sure if they would be a hero. So they wouldn't really need. They're a nurse. Like an on-site nurse.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. We can still grade them though, like based on how strong they would be. Do you think? Nah, a teacher at the School of Art who is a. What race would they be?
The nurse?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she'd be a teacher. Unless you want her to be like the health person.
Be like a health teacher. And they don't have to be like they could have like I think what would be interesting is like Antigo J it was a grade 2 hero. He's like he's like early 50s. He's probably retired by now. So it's like they could have been heroes at one point.
Antigo J?
Yeah, he's the history teacher.
Okay.
So Atrium Rose is a teacher at the School of R who is a health specialist.
You have written only guys.
No, that's not true.
How many girls have you written?
There's Ativia, there's Atrium, and
I thought you were making that a guy.
Ativia?
No, you just said Atrium.
Yeah, Atrium. No, Atrium's the nurse. And I didn't know, honestly, if I wanted to make the Dudlin twins girls or not. I mean, I haven't really written any of these characters for their gender to matter, so, like, I feel like they're all pretty, like, interchangeable.
Okay.
Like, I could see Lex Marcus being a girl, or Folly being a girl, or Fooly being a, you know, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so who all have you written as girls so far?
Like, in stone?
Yeah.
It's... I know Atrium Rose and Ativia Var are definitely going to be girls.
Atrium and Ativia.
Uh-huh.
And how many characters do you have written?
Like, I think 9 or 10 by now.
And 2 of them are women?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? You want to chip up? Huh?
I don't think I need to.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
I've got a point. You did this with the last campaign too when it came to the gods.
I know.
And then when I told you about it, you were like, what?
Well, I don't think
No.
about it. I don't think about it.
You're like, well, I don't think it matters too much. Well, I mean, it does. Well, it's representation, you know?
Sorry. Okay. I think honestly this is a pretty good stopping place. I don't know what other questions they could ask at this point. They're gonna go to school. They're gonna be students. They're gonna have superpowers.
Their parents' jobs.
I mean, that'll like they're gonna be like, what kind of job does my parent have? And I'll be like, well, they can have any job. It's modern society, you idiot. You idiot.
Whoa.
But no, I'm joking. Here we go.
Also, I like Gage's character idea.
Yeah, he's got a pretty cool one, honestly.
I finished the stabbing. The animation thing.
Yeah.
It's taken me so long. Now I gotta mess up the room because I'm a horrible animator and
No,
I don't
you're
know how to
not.
do anything right.
Oh my god.
I suck. To disarm him, we took no pleasure in pain. He only wanted to escape. Oh.
Also, I feel like we do have a few characters that start with the letter A, so let's try not to do any more. There's Atrium, Antigo, and Ativa. So, yeah.
Okay.
Might change Antigo, honestly. I don't know if I like the name a whole lot. It's really cool now because I can hover over like students and see like every student that we got so far. And same with like the teachers. I think it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And we got a couple clubs. We got the Funky Mall. We got a Holiday. Cafe de Mon. We got Jolt. We have heroes, villains, grades. I think we got a good bit done today. We added, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty solid. My dots are starting to look pretty jumbled now. It's good. What I wanted. Yeah, I like it. All right, I think we can call it here for today, Kendall.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, guys. Call it here for today. My back hurts. My fucking back hurts. Oh my god, I've been hunched over like. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. All right, look. Thank you guys for coming and watching today. Yeah, just lots and lots of planning. We're trying to make sure just everything is filled out before we do our session 0. I think, again, the only thing we really got to plan now is just the main story and maybe a couple other like spots and characters here, but honestly I think that's stuff we can figure out as we go. I don't think it's super necessary. As long as we get like the main people out of the way, the little smaller filler characters aren't going to be the huge, like I'm not going to bust my balls over like Pinky Bear, you know, like the side villain who is a goon for this one guy who works under Terry. Like I don't care. I'll figure it out as I go. That's what I usually do. So I appreciate you guys coming for today. Yeah, I do reckon that's about it. I do reckon that's about it. So thank you all for coming. I'm gonna try and figure out a good day for all of them to get together so we could do a session 0. God damn. I feel like we just finished the other day too. Like I feel like we just got done the other day doing this fucking campaign. We're already doing this one. All right. Goodbye.